Finding those levels, too. Look at that four-punch combination. Crawford has just stopped Shawn Porter.
This fight is over. What an impressive knockout victory for the monster.
Errol Spence Jr. has done it. The truth hurts. Oh, my. A monstrous shot by Davis.
Sorry about that. What's good with y'all, man? What's good with y'all? We got a lot to talk about, man. I'm highly disappointed, and a lot of what I've been seeing in the past couple days. Hold up. There we go. Let me get everything situated. But yeah, man, I'm highly disappointed in what I've been seeing in the past couple days. Let me see if I could get these comments up here. I don't know why they still not working. Give me a second. Can't see no comments, so bear with me. Oh, no, I see it. I see the comments. Great show, homie. Short and brief. I want to talk about Frank Martin and Shakur Stevenson right quick. I kind of rushed to making a breakdown of that fight, thinking it was going to happen. In the beginning of the video, I did say that this is a fight that is looking like it's going to happen. Good thing I said that now in retrospect. The fight is not happening. For whatever reason, Frank Martin has decided that he don't want $1 million and he don't want to become WBC champion. You know, I don't know what his plans may be, but whatever he does, that doesn't take away from the fact that he ducked Shakur Stevenson. Now that's a fact. If I heard somebody say if the only thing that would make this better is if he's fighting Gervonta Davis. How does that make it better if he's fighting Gervonta Davis? Does that make him not a duck? Does that make him not a duck? No, he would still be a duck. But I would at least hope that he's fighting somebody of significance as to the reason why he's not fighting Shakur Stevenson. Because if he's not, he's going to hear a lot from the YTBC. And I hope he will hear from his supporters as well. Because there's no reason why you duck an opportunity to become a champion and to make bank. I mean, the only person I know who's done that is maybe Ryan Garcia. Well, he had an opportunity to face Devin Haney for the same belt. The very same belt. So, I don't know what son got ghost. What up, though? He was good, Charles. Yeah, I really don't know what possibly happened to the reason why he's not going to fight Shakur Stevenson. There's no logical reason I could think of. And he's just saying, oh, I ain't duck shit. That's not really explaining why you didn't, maybe it's something he can't say. I don't know. But that doesn't look good. It don't look good. Because at the last minute, you backing out. What possibly could be the reason? Can anybody entertain me and tell me why Frank Martin, who says he wants to smoke, we see him confronting Keyshawn Davis, talking about, yeah, I'm with all of that. And I ain't with all of that talking and all of this and that. Okay. When I heard, he fights Shakur Stevenson, I was like, wow, I was very surprised. Not that I thought anything different of him. Q to God, lost out of boxer. What's good, bro? Not that I didn't think Frank Martin didn't want smoke. I was just surprised that this fight was coming to fruition because we know across the street, this side of the street, and all of that stuff. I thought that would come into play, but it didn't. I thought the purse bid was going to give us this fight, but they completely got the purse bid out the way and just said, hey, let's come to agreement. We're going to fight. I'm thinking, okay, now we talking. I thought Frank Martin was going to get beat, like a lot of us probably did. I made the breakdown, whatever case may be. Yeah. But it still would have been a good fight. It still would have been a game opponent Shakur Stevenson was in there with. It still would have been one of the best fights that we've seen since Lomachenko and Devin Haney. And before Lomachenko and Devin Haney, what was the last good fight at 135 that we had that had any significance? Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko. We barely getting any smoke at 135, bro. Martin don't want that ass whooper like his boss caught. Maybe so. I don't know what really could be in his thought process. He's not letting us know what went on. Maybe if he lets us know what went on, we could understand it better. But I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. People are ducking opportunities to become champions now and ducking the most money of their career. Allegedly, he's supposed to make $1 million. If he's fighting Tank Davis, I don't know about y'all, but I don't think he's going to make $1 million fighting Tank Davis, bro. He will be so much of a B-side. I don't know. I could be wrong, but he will be so much of a B-side in that fight. I don't see how he's going to make $1 million fighting Tank. Like I said, if he does fight Tank, that doesn't make it better. That doesn't, he fought Tank. That's why he didn't fight Shakur. Fighting Tank, you gain what? Money. That's it. Fighting Shakur, you can gain a belt. And you get the bag. So you dropping that for opportunity to fight Tank for some money. Which I get. Can't forget about the money. People say, oh, he's doing it for the money. Duh. Like, I don't get that. I don't get when people say, oh, he's doing it for the money. Why not? Why is that a bad thing? Unless he's telling you something different. Unless he's saying, oh, I don't do it for the money. I do it for this. What you get mad at somebody who their aspiration is to make money? I mean, that's what make the world go around. I mean, I'm sure all of you watching want to make money. Y'all don't want to make money. I haven't heard that shit before. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, of course he's doing it for the money. But he say he willing to get in there with the smoke and all of this and that. He want to prove himself and all of this shit. How exactly are you doing that by turning down this opportunity? I don't get it. Somebody explain it to me. Made me look like a complete buffoon making a breakdown on the video. I mean, on the fight. A complete idiot. La Jessica, Queen, salute. Shout out to the Queen, man. Y'all show love. Made me look like a complete buffoon. Now I'm hearing Shakur Stevenson go fight Edwin De Los Santos. Raise your hand if you want to see that shit, bro. Not me. No disrespect to Edwin De Los Santos. Really good fighter. Cool. We've been calling Shakur name. I think Shakur is finally going to entertain it. Will they throw him in as the opponent for the fight for the vacant WBC? I don't know. Haven't heard much on that. I really just feel like maybe if Shakur just took 25%, we wouldn't even be here, bro. I don't know. I'm not speaking too much on the business side. I really don't. I could care less. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was a bluff offer, call the man bluff. Call Devin Haney bluff. Show that this nigga capping. He really not trying to do nothing. He just trying to stunt. Show us that. Instead of assuming that that's what it was. Or whatever Bob Aaron said. I don't know. This shit is getting crazy at this point. Just to make a fight in boxing. Politics is killing boxing, bro. Annihilating it. This is why nobody watched. Me and my nigga, I gotta explain to my niggas about boxing. Oh, this is what's happened. This is why this guy not fighting him. This is why. I don't want to explain that to them. They don't know who these guys are. I don't want to have to keep explaining it to them. Why can't boxing people understand who these guys are just cause? It's cause of shit like this. They don't want to fight each other. I don't want to go out on a limb and say they scared of each other. I ain't gonna say all of that. It's business involved. We gotta understand this business involved. But come on, man. If Martin is getting a Tank fight, I believe Shakur would do the exact same thing if he had the opportunity. That's a great fucking point. That's a great fucking point. That is a great point, right? But I look at it like this. Shakur didn't do that, and this is an opportunity for a belt. You know, this is an opportunity for a belt. Now, I get what you're saying. If an offer term came across Shakur Stevenson's desk while he's in negotiations with Frank Martin, is he licking his chops at that, or do I want to become a champion again? I don't know. That's something we just would have to see. I don't know where Shakur's mind is on that. But if Frank Martin's doing what a lot of people are claiming he's doing, going for a Tank fight, then we know where his mind is at. You know, he basically called Haney bluff by enforcing his mandatory with the WBC and WBO. You saw Haney's smooth move to 140 once that happened. Yeah, that did happen, and we're gonna talk about him and Regis soon. You know, I got a lot to say on that as well. But it's just unfortunate for Shakur Stevenson. Do y'all think he really is the most avoided fighter in boxing right now? Because there's no other fighter that is having a hard time in getting fights. People saying he's not fighting nobody, this and this and that. He doesn't have these guys on his resume. So how can we say he's this and he's that? I mean, that's not quite putting context on it. Yeah, but I don't think the Tank fight is true. But we shall see. I don't know, LaJessica. Whatever that man doing, bro, that don't take away from the fact that he ducked the opportunity to become a champion at 135. It does not. Shakur's people did say they didn't have intentions to fight Dev this year to get a bigger payday down the road. That's why I said that. Okay. He's avoided. So who do y'all think he could fight next? Edwin De Los Santos, what do y'all think about that fight? I really don't want to see it, man. I really don't. We got Lomachenko. I forgot about that. Lomachenko saying, what did he say? Oh, I'm retired or something. I'm retired and I something. But we see allegedly he's about to fight Kambosos over there, in Australia or something like that. Lomachenko, I can't believe that, man. I can't believe that, bro. Bosola, what's up, nephew in chat? Queen Lisa, salute. Y'all show her love, man. Lomachenko don't want the smoke. People say Devin Haney don't want the smoke. People saying Frank Martin don't want the smoke. Well, the proof is in the pudding with Frank Martin and Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't explain that. You can't. Shakur even asked Kambosos if he want to scrap. He says Zepeda, Pitbull, Kambosos, Lobe. Yup, Pitbull duck. Pitbull waiting on that Tank fight. That's who he fight next. That's why he was turning down Ryan and Shakur and everybody else. Because he fighting Tank next. He said Zepeda, Pitbull, Kambosos. Loma said no and ended up fighting number 6 Yoshino. Yeah, that people was shitting on Shakur for without putting the context on why he was even in the ring with that dude. But that's what they do. That's what they gonna do. Exactly what they gonna do. What can Shakur do? What do people want? This man gonna have to move up and wait or something at this point. Cause I do not want to see no Edwin De Los Santos fight, bro. No disrespect, bro. No disrespect. He is not that much of. He's not that important, bro. To be honest with you, that's not a fight that I'm like, oh wow, that's crazy. I want to see that. That's how I know this Frank Martin fight was gonna be everything for me. 2 skilled southpaws at the highest level going at it, bro, for a belt. Good fight. How many good fights have we had at 135? How many, bro? Fights that really mean something. That Lomachenko and Devin fight was a fight of the year candidate, bro. Last big fight we had at 135 before that, who was it? It was Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez in the bubble. Zepeda was the first nigga to say no. Wait a minute. Haney versus Prograis is in trouble? No. I said, damn, if that's our title, yeah, I made a mistake. But no, I said Devin Haney may be in trouble. We gonna talk about that. Man, I wanted to fight that. I wanted that fight so bad. Got my whole, yeah, and it made sense. We know that Errol Spence is whatever he is to Frank Martin, very close to him. I'll say that. That's the best way I could describe it. Then we know Shakur Stevenson and Terrence Crawford. Shakur Stevenson is Terrence Crawford's protege. That would have been beautiful, a beautiful story to tell. People are highly anticipated, and that would have been probably right before the rematch with Spence and Crawford, right? Come on, man. Edwin got a better win than Frank. Edwin got a better win than Frank. Yeah. I had to think about. Yeah, you right. Who did he beat again? El Rayo. Yeah, that's a good win. Haney hasn't signed yet to fight. I thought he did. I thought it was confirmed. I thought They have a date and all of that. December something. December 6th or something like that, 9th. Nah, Frank has Rivera. He was on that special substance, that special sauce on that Kool-Aid, and he wasn't really that good, bro. I gotta be honest with you, bro. Nah. I'll give the edge to Edwin De Los Santos having a better win. Most definitely. But gonna stop Spence, my guy up in the building. Hold up, let me read more of these comments. I was looking forward to this too. Two young men mixing it up for sure. For sure, Queen. So I ain't that mad, Frank or Duck though. Martin, Duck, and Edwin been quiet since the news. Amen. Here we go. If it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. Yeah, man. Like I said, a lot of people trying to give him a pass on this, talking about, if he fight Tank, that mean it's not a duck. Because he fighting Tank, he gonna get the most money with Tank. He ain't gonna get that much money with Shakur. All right, cool. You say that, okay, I say this. How's that not a duck? How did he not duck Shakur Stevenson? Because he fighting Gervonta Davis. The duck is a duck. The shoes on the other foot. A duck is a duck, bro. A duck is a duck. But let's switch gears. Let's talk about a little bit about this Tyson Fury and Ngannou. Let's talk about that before we get to the stuff that really matters, right? Tyson Fury. There's something wrong with this man, bro. Let me salute to Khaled. What's good, bro? Tyson Fury is a guy. Let's just put this out there. Tyson Fury is a guy who doesn't want us to give him credit or for the right things, the things that matter. Tyson Fury is fighting a UFC fighter, talking about, I know this is a dangerous fight. I know that this is the biggest, like, really out here capping, bro. And Queen Lisa, who's somebody who despises Tyson Fury, and I see why she despises him so much. I didn't quite understand it until now, Queen. This has opened my eyes to see why you have a true disdain for this motherfucker. I just want to see the man in the heavyweight division. That's it. One man. The undisputed champion of the division. That's it. But he want to fight a UFC fighter while he's still in the mix of his career. A UFC fighter who he's definitely gonna stop. He's gonna stop this man, bro. Top rank. The other night, I forget what show it was or what fight card it was. They said, we got Tyson Fury and Ngannou coming up. We know what the conclusion of that fight's gonna be. We know what's gonna happen in that fight. It's a clown fest. It is an absolute clown fest. And they have a rematch clause. Can you believe that? So if Tyson Fury beat this man ass, we're going to see this part 2 again. Again. Fury doesn't give a fuck to anyone, including himself. I don't want to watch nothing with Tyson Fury, Gypsy Cheat King Fury. Oh, man, he's a fraud. So, man, heavyweight division is garbage. I heard Wilder versus Joshua was off. That's another thing. Middle Eastern's not trying to pay him. Look, that fight way overdue. We've been wanting to see that fight. Both of these guys done had their ass beat to oblivion. You know what I'm saying? Stock done went down. Interest in it is okay, whatever. They knocked out the same dude, whoop-de-doo. Like, that fight should have been happening, bro. Just like a bunch of others. That fight is way overdue. And I heard they was going to try to implement Tyson Fury into this, like, damn near tournament where he's Tyson Fury's gonna fight what they say, he's gonna fight Usyk and Joshua and Fury go fight each other, and the winner of that fight, I don't know, some weird shit like that. And Tyson Fury say he want nothing to do with it. He want to fight UFC fighters and go off into the sunset. It seems like he's running from fighting a fighter that's not limited. Maybe I was thinking just maybe after Usyk's last performance, this man would be like, okay, get a little confidence and say, I want to fight this dude. I could beat this dude. But I'm hearing that it's this Netflix documentary that's #1 right now on Netflix or whatever, of him saying, oh, yeah, if I lose to this dude, it'll be an embarrassment because he's littler than me, and I want to get highly compensated for taking on a risk like that. And, You know, all things people like Shelton who assumed that, and he was right. Because Tyson Fury said the exact thing he assumed out his own mouth. Tyson Fury said it out his own mouth, bro. With Shelton Moore was assuming at first the reason why he didn't want to fight Usyk. Tyson Fury said it out his own mouth. Because this man is littler than me, and you know it's gonna be a tough fight because he's littler, and I want to get highly compensated. So you ask for $500 million, bro. That is some duck talk, bro. Who getting paid $500 million is not Floyd Mayweather at this current moment, bro. Even he not making that money no more, bro. $500 million from a fight. That is just lunacy, bro. They need to strip this man of something, bro. I don't know how this is getting accepted. Like, how is this getting accepted? People let things slide like this in boxing. This is why it is the way it is. Heavyweight division is a shit show. Absolutely. Everyone is smaller than Fury. Now, I want to know, did y'all see that? Let's move on from that, because I'm quickly moving through these topics. Did y'all see the video that I made about Jermell Charlo and this girl talking about Canelo and how Canelo ain't gonna do this and that to her husband, and Jermell Charlo saying that he gonna move more than Caleb Plant, and Caleb Plant went straight back to the ropes. Canelo ain't changed nothing. Did y'all see that? Let me know. Did y'all see that video? And if not, I'm gonna just go over the video of what I said about Jermell Charlo. And I know Q the God, you know, my big bro, he's in here. He disagrees with me. He thinks Jermell is gonna do it, or he thinks it's gonna be closer than what people think. I'm not gonna say he's gonna get this like completely 100% washed out the building, but he gonna get effed up, man. I was talking to my coach yesterday about this shit. My coach, he's from Guyana. He was saying, I'm sure he getting stopped. I like, hey, you sure, coach, he gonna get stopped? He like, I'm sure, I'm positive. I don't know if he gonna get stopped, but he gonna get beat the hell up. He said, look at me, he's getting stopped. I was like, hey, all right, man. He went on this rant about how the Charlo brothers are not that good, and I had to stop him right there. I could say, hey, I could let you slide with that with Jamal, but Jamal, I'm not gonna do that. You know, he's not the greatest of all time. He's not this like unbeatable machine, but he's good. He's undisputed. Then he went on to tell me that, oh, those Charlo brothers was pampered. I said, you can't be pampered going undisputed. Cleaned out his division. He said, yeah, but look how long it took him to become undisputed. I said, hey, him and his brother was at the same weight class for a minute. Brother had to move up so he can make something shake at the weight class. You know? But ultimately, in the video I made, hold up. Let me get to some of these comments. It's piling up. WBC letting a lot of shit fly. Mask, what's good? Mr. Mask, salute, bro. I saw that video. I hate boxer wives talking. Yeah, it's crazy, man. She was saying some unrealistic shit. A change in power shifted. Skills challenge is no longer in charge. The people putting on Fury versus Ngannou is in charge now. They probably would have did it if Fury versus Usyk was also on the card. Okay, I'll be honest. I'm happy for Francis though. Dude was getting dimes in the UFC compared to what he's getting for getting beat up in boxing. Yeah, you know, he's getting that check. Can't be mad at it. Getting that check. Canelo will win via body shot. Watch. Ooh, okay, Mass. Canelo will slip inside, deliver a body shot in the 8th round. I could see that happening. Charlo has a gas tank and a chin, but can he hold up against Canelo? That's a good comment. That's a good comment. Shelton Moore, Fury pretty much outslicked everyone. He's with Sheik and Abu Dhabi. I don't even like Canelo, but we talking technical boxing, fellas. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. I just think Jermell, he's going into this fight with an unrealistic look on the fight. So they were breaking down how Caleb playing for Canelo. Oh, he was going straight back to the ropes, and then this girl says, oh, I don't think Canelo's gonna push you back like that. Canelo has some of the best pressure in boxing. Does she not understand that? Brian Castello for the first 2 fights, 80% of both fights or more, he had Charlo's back to the ropes. How's Canelo not going to have this man's back to the ropes? It's going to be a lot of that in this fight. Jermell's going to exert so much energy in this fight, it will be hard for me to see him not gas out. And then he's moving up in weight to 168. That added weight. How you think that's not gonna fatigue him? He's heavy on his legs as well. He says he's gonna move more than Caleb Plant. Somebody who does that, that's their style. Sticking and moving. You can stick and move, but that's not really who you are at this point in your career. Y'all get them likes up, man. That's not really who you are. He's in trouble. He's gonna get really beat up, bro. Now, initially, when I saw this fight come to fruition, I thought it was Jamal, whatever. I think he stands even less of a chance with what he got going on. But with Jamal, I'm like, I don't know. You know, he got to move up 2 weight classes. Never see him at 168. And y'all just listen to this. Let's look at all the times he hurt Castaño. Let's look at just the first fight, how many times he hurt Castaño, right? Castaño was still coming forward. Like, Jamal has to land that money shot on you to hurt you. You're not going to just feel his power on your guards and just put your hands in your pocket. I haven't seen no guy that he's fought do that. And Canelo for damn sure is not going to do that. From how I'm judging how people have dealt with Charlo's power, he has to literally hit you with that money punch. Not to say he's not heavy-handed or nothing like that, but he has to really hit you with that money punch to really get your respect. And he did that several times with Castaño. Castaño was still walking forward through him like it was nothing. He did end up getting knocked the fuck out in the second fight at the tail end with Charlo's back was against the ropes, like I stressed. Because his girl says his back won't be getting pushed back like that by Canelo, which is crazy. And like I said in the video, this will be a different Canelo than we seen from his previous performances, bro. I can almost guarantee that shit, bro. Y'all gonna be like, whoa, where this came from? I'm telling you. Press the like button. Absolutely. Canelo doesn't have the gas tank and style of Castaño. He don't have the gas tank and style, but I guess what? I tell you what. I tell you this. He does have a high guard that Castaño has. Castaño wasn't doing nothing different than what Canelo be doing in terms of moving forward on the opponent and pushing him back. Not like this man was double jabbing to get Jamal against the ropes. No, he put up a high guard and was just going like this, going like that, and walking forward. That's all he was doing. That's all Canelo do. That's literally all he does. Brian Castaño throws more combinations, and he's a bit more faster than Canelo, but that's about it. The similarities of them moving forward is very different, bro. I mean, very, very much the same. Very much the same. But he still try and walk him down and place shots on Charlo. Canelo can take a shot too. He really can take a shot. Not to say that Jamal can't take a shot either, but I did see him get buckled by Brian Castaño. I did see that. Cinnamon does have a solid chin. He has probably the top 5 chins in boxing. Top 3. Fuck a top 5. Billy Joe was also a pretty good mover. It's not like moving would work automatically against Canelo. Bivol is a different beast. Nobody else does that. And I say this. If Charlo thinks that Canelo's not gonna push him back or have his back against the ropes, he needs to watch that Bivol fight. Because we know what Bivol did to Canelo. He beat him handily. Nobody disputes that. But when I rewatch that fight, I look at the success Canelo was able to have when he wasn't fatigued. He was able to get Bivol, who has some of the best perpetual movement in the game in terms of utilizing the whole ring. He was able to cut off the ring on Bivol several times and keep him up against the rope several times. Bivol ended up making an adjustment later on in the fight. But for the first couple rounds, Canelo was cutting the ring off virtually at ease against Bivol. Back against the ropes. At the end of the fight, what did y'all hear Bivol say? Yeah, he hurt my arm a little bit or whatever, but I was able to, take it and weather the storm. That's because Bivol was against the ropes sometimes for several times. And Canelo was able to do what he do, hit you all in the arms and shit like that. Now, it's going to be to even more degree with Jermell Charlo, man. I'm telling you. Now he got Juan Guzman in this camp. He got Derrick James. I don't know what he want to do. The man got no identity. He has no identity in the ring. What would y'all call him? A puncher boxer? What? He fights sloppy. He gets very chaotic. And Canelo's coming with you short, compact, and he has a tight guard. And he's working on his upper body movement. You know what I'm saying? He's steady working on that. We know he has that. So all of them wild shots that Jamel throwing at Canelo, good luck. And I heard him allude to the fact that he may be going for the knockout. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. But if you go for the knockout against this man, bro, and I've been hearing some things about him in this camp. I don't know how true it is, but I'm hearing it's not looking good in Jamel's camp, bro. He doesn't have anybody in his ear telling him, hey, what Canelo's doing, that shit may look easy, but it's not. It's not. He watching it from his perspective. Of course, he's not going to see it from my perspective. We, the viewer, be watching both of these guys with the unbiased eye and breaking it down. He's looking at it, oh, this guy not going to do that to me. He ain't going to do that to me. I'm not no Caleb Plant. Being oblivious to the fact that Caleb Plant is a really good mover. Caleb Plant has better feet than you. Caleb Plant is better at utilizing the ring. Caleb Plant had really good success in that fight, too. He just gassed out. Like I think you will do. Because you're not as neat as a boxer as Caleb Plant. I don't think your defense is better than Caleb Plant's. You throw a bunch of hard shots trying to gain some respect. Man, it's going to get ugly in there, bro. It's going to get ugly in there, fam, man. See the neck on Canelo. He barely snaps his head back from taking a hit. Yup. Jamel throws that long jab and overextends too much. Canelo will make him pay. Oh, he going to make him pay several times, Mass, no. I just hope Jamel has plan B when plan A doesn't work. Oh, he ain't got that shit. He going to have plan B. He going to be waiting on plan B for the second fight, which he's not going to get when he loses. Caleb was doing well until he gassed. Yeah, he was. Now, Jamel think he's going to go in there and move more than Caleb Plant, like he said, which Caleb Plant was doing a lot of extra movement in that fight, which gassed him. Jamel think he's being smart or some shit and saying this on camera, too. Oh, I want to move more than Caleb Plant. Right? While you also throwing a bunch of hard shots. And you going to gas yourself out, bro. He going to gas himself out. This is the first time we're going to see Jamel Charlo be gassed in the fight. Like, literally gassed, bro. And then it's not going to get pretty from there on out. It's not. Now, Mass says he thinks he's going to get hit with a body shot and he's going to be out of there. I can see that happening. It's a lot of ways I can see Jamel losing this fight. I don't have him winning this fight. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. But now, moving on from that, that was a pretty good, I got a lot off my chest with that. You know what I'm saying? But moving on from that, Devin Haney and Regis Prograis, they are fighting. I don't want to say are because I did that in the last video with Shakur Stevenson and Frank Martin. It looks like they're going to be fighting. Let's just say that. Looks like they're going to be fighting. We all seen Regis Prograis' last performance. We've seen Devin Haney's last performance. I'm going to make a breakdown video on this fight, but I will say this. A lot of people seem to think Devin Haney may be in trouble fighting Regis Prograis. I beg to differ. I think this is a very winnable fight for Devin Haney. There is some danger he will come across in this fight, though. There will be danger he come across in this fight. We know Southpaws and Devin Haney, they don't get along. They don't get along. That Southpaw lead hand and Devin Haney do not get along, bro. We know that for a fact. But I think this is a very winnable fight for Devin Haney. I think we will see a different Devin Haney in this performance. I think we will see a Devin Haney that's more comfortable at a weight class where he has more weight to play around with. As for Regis Prograis, didn't quite like what I seen in his last fight up against a guy who is a perpetual mover, boxer, something that he hasn't really seen. We seen Regis get dropped in the last performance. We seen him drop the guy. We seen him not really separate himself in the victory, which a lot of people thought he lost. Regis Prograis is a guy who I thought, and styles make fights, so you're not going to look spectacular every fight. every fight is going to look spectacular every fight. There are very rare cases of that, very few cases of that. But Regis, he didn't look like the Regis that I'm normally used to seeing. And that's because, is it because, oh, he's not the same? No. It's because of the style in which he fought. People saying, oh, I want to see the same Regis Prograis that fought Josh Taylor. Oh, he's here. He's here. That Regis Prograis is still here. Trust me. He just fought a guy in Josh Taylor who stands right there. That's it. He fought a guy in Josh Taylor who stands right there. People say, oh, Regis won that fight. No, he didn't. He did good in the first half and lost in the second half. That's the fight I watched. He gassed out in the second half. That's what happened in that Josh Taylor fight. Now, look at a guy like Josh Taylor. To me, limited fighter. Didn't really face no crazy athletes or nobody who's, what can I say, who's outstanding in any way. No disrespect to him, he became undisputed. That's a fact. But I just got to be honest. He didn't face any fighter that was outstanding in any way until he fought Teofimo Lopez, who may not have the most outstanding fundamentals, but we know he's an outstanding fighter in many different other ways. Physically is one of them. You know, he faced a guy like that who can move, who can punch, who has pretty good defense when he want to have it. He faced an athletic guy, let's just say that, a really athletic guy, and it did not go his way at all. He almost got stopped. And I say, wow, I was looking at Regis like, Regis is really like, he's a really good fighter. I put him on a certain pedestal. Like, why couldn't he beat a guy like Josh Taylor? Why? Because Regis is limited as well. Regis, to me, is only fought one way. Regis doesn't have fast feet. Regis' footwork isn't that good. Regis is not that fast with his hands. Regis is very irky-jerky, very tricky. He's a southpaw. He's a tricky southpaw. He's very, I would say, awkward. I was like, wow, Teofimo Lopez beat this man so easy. Why couldn't Regis do it? Everybody talking about Regis. Nobody want none of Regis. Nobody want to fight Regis. Then I seen this man fight his last fight. And he, for the first time, fought a guy who can move. Just like his buddy, Josh Taylor. They both fought a guy who can move. And they looked like trash. I mean, yeah, Josh Taylor did fight Catterall. I still haven't watched that fight, so I can't give y'all an opinion on that. I can't. I still haven't watched that fight, but from a lot of people, they felt like Catterall defeated him. I already dropped him or what have you, or whatever the case may be. But that was a guy also who can move, and people say he got exposed in that fight. And he arguably lost that fight. Then he fought another guy who could move immediately after that, and the same thing happened. But this time, he actually got the loss. So guys like Josh Taylor and Regis have problems with movers. Devin Haney. Now, I'm not going to be crazy here. Devin Haney, his last performance. Let's talk about Devin Haney. Devin Haney, the big macho man, said, yeah, I'm going to beat Lomachenko. Lomachenko been ducking me, and Lomachenko don't want no smoke, and I've been calling his name since they first gave me the belt and all this shit. This is what he's saying. Right? I was even thinking, I seen Lomachenko against, what's his name? Jermaine Ortiz. Really good fighter. Now watch out for Jermaine Ortiz. I like Jermaine Ortiz. Really good fighter. Jermaine Ortiz gave Loma all he can handle. A lot of people feel like Loma lost. I'm not one of those people. I thought he edged out the fight. Came back strong in the second half. Started hitting this man with some hard-ass shots. You know? But he didn't look his best self. Coming off of whatever he was going through in Ukraine. Whatever the case. I was like, damn. It looked like Lomachenko has slowed down a little bit. I think Devin Haney can really separate himself in the fight with Lomachenko. I think he could win comfortably. Probably 8-4. Definitely. Yeah, 8-4. I was saying. No, I don't think it's going to be close. Devin Haney goes in there. You know, he has his attitude. He's talking his bravado, talking crazy to Lomachenko. He pushed him at the weigh-in. I didn't like that shit. It looked weird, bro. The situation didn't call for that. it looked like he was the bully in that situation, you know? Lomachenko wasn't disrespecting this man, saying, Lomachenko explained to him that, and let me say this right quick. Lomachenko, Igis Clemens is Lomachenko's manager. He explained it was better going after Teofimo Lopez, who was a proven champion who just beat Richard Coleman, instead of fighting somebody like Devin Haney, who, although he was his mandatory, beating Devin Haney doesn't do anything for Lomachenko at that time. Devin Haney didn't have any real tests yet. He didn't fight anybody significant yet. He would have fought Lomachenko for that belt. That would have just been a mandatory. You know what I'm saying? But Lomachenko felt like it was more lucrative to fight Teofimo Lopez, who has this fire behind him at this point. He's on fire at that point. He just knocked out Richard Coleman in 2 rounds. You know, he was on fire. He was proven. And he chose to unify with that dude. So Devin felt like he ducked him. He came in with this energy, pushed him and all that. Then he went in there in the ring, and the fight was very, very close. A lot of people thought that Devin Haney lost. To this day, it's still talked about, still debated. It's been fights over this shit, for God's sakes. People arguing about, oh, Lomachenko won. No, he didn't win and all this shit. At first, when I watched the fight, I'm like, damn, I think Lomachenko won. Because his moments were so, like, damn, the moments that he did have were just like, damn, bro. Looked like he really getting in Devin ass, bro. Because it wasn't that much clear-cut rounds in that fight. Very hard to score. Very hard. The most dominant round in the fight was the 11th round by Lomachenko. And the 12th round by Devin Haney. Those are the 2 most dominant rounds in the fight. Other than that shit, man. You know? I thought Devin edged it. You know, I'm not mad if people say Lomachenko won. But that was a fight whereby Devin Haney was not supposed to be 7-5 with Lomachenko, bro. It shouldn't have been that close. And people say, oh, why shouldn't have been that close? That's Lomachenko he in there with. Judging off how Devin Haney talked about, you waited too long to fight me. Now it's way worse now. You should have fought me then. If he would have fought you then, Devin, hate to break it to you, bro. This is why he didn't fight you then. You know? This is why Lomachenko didn't fight Devin then. Because it's safe to say Lomachenko would have stopped Devin Haney if he fought him then. He would have stopped him, bro. I had Loma. Hold on, let me get to some of these comments. Despite not being sure about his chin, I'll still take Haney over Prograis. Thought Catterall edged the fight. Ortiz gas with Loma, yeah. Tio also had a strap to unify with. I had Loma 7-5, but it was close, so I didn't have an issue with it either way. Fighters gas against Usyk and Loma, very hard to keep up with them. You got to prepare for 15 rounds. I mean, Lomachenko's a guy who gas. He just has a really good poker face. I realize that about him. He fights his spurts at this point in his career. He fights his spurts. You know, he does what he often does. He tries to make you exert all your energy, and then he wants to battle back in the second half. We've seen that, and basically his last, not his last 3 fights, but his last couple fights. We've seen that in the Ortiz fight. We've seen that in the Teofimo fight, and in the Devin Haney fight. He tried to do that. So like that is what he does. But in that fight, I still seen with Devin Haney having them problems with the left hand. Lomachenko has really educated feet. He was able to cut the distance on Devin Haney in about 2 rounds, right? Devin Haney still having problems with that left hand, bro. We seen in the Jojo Diaz fight. I tried to talk about that, people shooting it down and all that. Oh, he fought Jojo like that, and he went. I mean, whatever you want to say, this man has a problem with southpaws, bro. It just is what it is. We seen the conversations he was having in the corner with his father. He damn near was panicking, bro. And that 11th round looked like he was panicking, bro. When Loma started to really turn it up. But there's a huge difference between Regis Prograis and Lomachenko. Regis Prograis, his feet is not good, bro. So for him to cut the ring off, which he had a very hard time. He didn't even cut the ring off against the last dude he fought. At all. He struggled all night. He was getting turned and all type of shit against that guy. Shout out to that guy, too. Don't know much about him, but he seemed like a really good fighter. Decent, you know? Regis' feet is not good, so it's gonna be hard for him to cut up the ring against Devin Haney. Devin Haney is gonna be right in his comfort zone with Regis Prograis, a guy who's stand right there, damn near. He like to catch you at the end of his punches. He do like to do that. But in terms of cutting off the ring, nah, man. Regis is out of it. It's gonna be hard for him to catch Devin Haney. It's gonna be hard. Now, can he gonna hit? Is he gonna hit Devin Haney with a good shot? Yeah, of course. This is the highest level. He should be able to. I will hope so. But from how bad this man's feet is, Devin Haney is going to be in his comfort zone in this fight. You know, so if we're banking on Regis landing the left hand or whatever, he's gonna have to be in range to do that. I just don't see Regis Prograis. Well, I don't want to say that. There is a way. There is a way he can win the fight. There is a way, but he gonna have to improve, man. He gonna have to improve. Cause I see Devin Haney being a lot more healthy at 140. I feel he's very confident heading into this fight. They can beat Regis Prograis. If Devin Haney's looking at Regis Prograis, there's nothing about Regis Prograis that's like, oh, I should be so scared. No, I'm being honest, bro. So I'm sure Devin Haney's going to this fight highly confident, bro. And that's a bad thing for Regis Prograis. Could it be a bad thing for Devin Haney being overconfident? Yes. Don't underestimate Regis, because Regis can still fight, bro. Regis ain't no joke. But this style is just not good for Regis. We haven't seen Regis face many boxers like that. We haven't. With a consistent jab, good lateral movement. You know what I'm saying? People don't think much of Devin Haney's defense, but it's still pretty decent, bro. He can evade a lot of Regis' shots. Just because the last dude did it don't mean, oh, Devin Haney can do it. But Devin Haney, I believe, is a better pure boxer than dude. And he has better movement. Regis Prograis gonna have a hard time with Devin Haney, man. I'm gonna break down that fight. I gotta watch more film on it. I will be breaking down that fight, but that fight is gonna be, it's not gonna be what people think. People think something about Devin Haney's chin. Oh, he chinny. I get that, right? Because we see him get hit by Linares, and it took him a couple rounds to recover. We see his legs was noodle leg and shit like that. I get that, bro. I get that. But hey, we just gonna have to land it, bro. We just gonna have to land it. Haney gonna get slept, in my opinion. Damn, you think so? You think what do y'all think is gonna be an easy fight for Regis or what? What do y'all think? A lot of people really feel like he bite low body control. I don't think that. Initially, I did. Let me tell you this. Initially, I did. I said if Devin Haney move up to 140, he gonna have issues. He's still gonna have issues at 140, but not with this guy. He not. Not with this guy, I don't think. Damn, look at the thunder. Damn. But not with this guy. Not at all. See, y'all let me know, man. I got more content coming for y'all, though, man. This is a little live stream, man. I'm gonna try to go live more, man. I've been working, man, trying to, I'm looking to turn pro next year, so I'm trying to get my life together, shit like that. But I'm gonna try to give y'all as much content as possible, man. I'm trying to grow this platform. I'm trying to get more viewers in here, man. So like I said, tell somebody you know about the channel. You know what I'm saying? So they can tell somebody they know about the channel, and they can tell somebody they know about the channel, right? And we gonna get this channel up off the ground, man, with y'all help. So please, man, I'm gonna make a social media for the platform. Like I said, I got other platforms. As you can see up above, my Cash App is Game It Takes. That is also the name of my other channel, which I talk basketball, where I will be, when the season starts, I will be uploading on there again. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure that y'all keep supporting the channel, man. I will be trying to drop more news coverage as well. Just a lot I got planned for the channel. A lot. All of the above, man. So anything else y'all gotta say? Let me look at some of these comments. Okay. I think Haney. Wait, hold up. Not easy, but Haney not strong enough to survive. Okay. You think he's not strong? Okay. I think Haney gonna send Regis back to the drawing board. I think so too. I don't know. Will Haney have any power at 140 finally? I have to watch more film. Yeah, that's a fight that I definitely got to watch more on, you know. Not an easy fight. Still here, I'm just cooking. But let's start spits. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. Make sure I hit the like button. Make sure I subscribe. Like I said, tell somebody about the channel. Tell somebody you know about the channel. You know, keep sharing the videos, liking all of the above. That being said, man, I'm Boxaholic, man. X, Athletic Mind, whatever y'all want to call me, feel free. And I'm out.
Finding those levels, too. Look at that four-punch combination. Crawford has just stopped Shawn Porter.
This fight is over.
That's it.